Watch any high-stakes environment. A corporate boardroom, a legal negotiation, a tense social gathering. Most people suffer from a severe psychological vulnerability. They cannot tolerate silence. When a conversation pauses, anxiety spikes. Their brain treats the quiet as an emergency that must be filled with words. But the strategic mind views that exact same silence as leverage. The projection bias. When you refuse to speak, you trigger a powerful cognitive mechanism in the minds of those around you. Human beings are naturally uncomfortable with the unknown. If you do not give people information about what you are thinking, what you want, or what you fear, their minds will automatically invent it. If an opponent or a colleague is insecure, your silence will make them believe you see right through them. If they are hiding something, your silence will make them assume you already know their secret. By saying nothing, you force the other party to negotiate against their own internal anxieties. You aren't manipulating them. They are manipulating themselves. Every word is a data point. In modern strategy, information is currency. Every time you speak out of impulse, anger, or the need to prove you are right, you are handing out free data. You are telling the room exactly where your boundaries are. You are exposing your micro-triggers. You are showing them the exact blueprint of how to handle you. Consider the corporate professional who immediately responds to a slight or an unfair critique with a defensive, emotional speech. They believe they are defending their honor. In reality, they have just confirmed to everyone in the room exactly where they are weak. They have shown their adversaries the precise button to press the next time they want to destabilize them. The 3-second rule. To weaponize this strategy defensively, you only need to master one behavioral habit. The 3-second rule. When someone finishes speaking to you, especially if it is a provocation, a difficult question, or a negotiation demand, do not answer immediately. Count to 3 in your mind, while maintaining calm, neutral eye contact. What happens in those 3 seconds? First, you completely sever the emotional link between their stimulus and your reaction. Second, you signal to the other person that their words did not rattle you. Third, you force them to sit in the vacuum of their own statement. More often than not, during that 3-second pause, the other person will begin to backpedal, soften their stance, or over-explain themselves, just to break the tension you created. True power does not demand attention. It manages it. You do not need to be the loudest voice to rule the environment. You simply need to be the anchor that remains unmoved by the noise. Let them talk. Let them reveal their cards. Your silence isn't a lack of an answer. It is a calculated boundary. This is not like videos that tell you to be louder, more aggressive, or more dominant. Because real power is not about flooding the room with words. It is about controlling yourself when everyone else is losing control. The people who master silence do not speak less because they have nothing to say. They speak less because they understand the value of timing. They know that every unnecessary sentence weakens their position, while every measured pause strengthens it. So the next time someone tries to rush you, pressure you, or pull you into reacting too fast, remember this. You do not need to prove your strength in the moment. You prove it by staying calm. You prove it by not giving away your emotions for free. You prove it by letting silence do the work that panic never can. Most people will keep talking because they are afraid of the space between words. But that space is where leverage lives. That is where pressure builds. That is where people reveal what they really think. So let them fill the silence. Let them expose their nerves. Let them speak themselves into the open. Because the strategic mind does not chase attention. It controls the room without forcing it. Your silence is not weakness. It is discipline. It is patience. It is power.